Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Path of Exile. We are currently level 42 with a Berserker-focused Marauder that uses Cyclone, aka Spin to Win. Let me just alt-tab really fast to make sure we are recording. We are. We left off and we were actually in the mines. We were going through the mines. Wow, things start to get very cluttered, I'll say in quotation marks, regarding this game so far. Wait, how's our inventory looking? Oh yeah, inventory's great. We'll deal with like mine encampment stuff and whatnot later down the line when that becomes pertinent to what we're doing. For the time being, though, we're just gonna spin to win and win, for lack of better terminology, while we go and get ourselves all the good loot. Also, we're probably going to hit a couple of these Nemesis or Nemesi, because as you can see, our Archnemesis perk ups are starting to fill up at a level to which I did not anticipate they would. We're probably going to make bosses that are going to obliterate us. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. One of my favorite aspects of this build so far is literally the fact that I could play this one-handed for the most part until we come across like an enemy that's going to one-shot us, and we have to use our flasks. But for the time being, I'm more than okay with just having to relax, play it with one hand, and use my other hand to gesticulate, or gesture, or however you want to word it, while we discuss what my plans are for this build so far. Because at first, when I had thought about it, I was thinking that I was going to go through and do something along the lines of like a Ascension style Juggernaut, right? Where I stand still and just take as much damage as possible, but like I don't take any damage. And then I was reading Berserker more in depth than actually looking at the Ascension trail for Berserker, and I saw like the critical stuff, and I saw Blitz, and I saw Defy Pain and all this, and I was like, I want all of this actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because this fits with the kind of build I want to have for my first Marauder to a T, right? I also want to, I think, increase strength a little bit more, right? The life regeneration doesn't sing to me as much as it used to, because we have Leech, and Leech is kind of going wild right now. We're going to 3 more perks and we get another mastery in Leech mastery, or we get another point in Leech mastery. Life regeneration having no effect, right? I might do this. Let's check our character really fast to see how much life we are actually regenerating per second. It's probably not going to be an offense. Is it defense? Life regeneration per second is 46. Mana regeneration is 22. Life leech from any attack is 0.8%. Base maximum recovery per life leech is 68. Life leech total recovery per second modify 140% increase. That's mana leech next. Another 0.8%. I think we could always use an Orb of Regret, worst case scenario. So I think we just go for it and see what happens. Right? Because, like, worst case scenario, we don't like the mana regeneration, or the life regeneration. Oh, wow. A lot of currency items there. Pog. So, we'll test that out. This is kind of what my first playthrough is anyways. It's an experimentation style thing. I think Duelist would have definitely benefited more from this type of build. But at the same time, I felt like being a in-your-face, strength-focused marauder, which is kind of the exact opposite of what I do in a lot of games. I have like a dex stealthy type focus for games like this normally, but for some odd reason I was just feeling in-your-face berserker marauder, so that's what we're going for. Greetings and good day, Yuri. How are you today? I'm doing well myself as well. I just got out of the shower like apparently 11 minutes ago, because the duration of the stream so far is 11 minutes. That's why I'm a half hour late to my intended time. One of these days I'll get back into the habit of going live on time. I'm gonna blame multiple facts. The biggest one is the fact that I'm not used to going live at 6 p.m. yet. Right? It'll probably take me at least a month and a half to 2 months to get used to this. But we'll get there eventually. I will say, I know I keep mentioning what my favorite aspect of this build is so far. The fact that we can just do this with one hand, and we can move as we use Cyclone. That is like the best. But we're not going to go up to level 2, or down to level 2, I should say. Not yet, anyways. I want to make sure I clear this area out first. Get all the Archnemesis bosses killed. AKA, build your own boss. Like that. That is like a literal blender. Feels good. Plus, our little summon. Our little summon is just our Agony Crawler. Did not anticipate that being as useful as it actually is. But the higher that number is, the stronger the Agony Crawler becomes. Actually, in fact, I'll show off what exactly the Agony Crawler does. Where is it? Herald of Agony. Herald of Agony, right? One summoned Agony Crawler, 7% increased minion movement speed. Buff grants 20% chance to poison on hit, which is already, like, we already had a poison-based weapon right here, I believe. Yeah, so we have a 40% chance to poison on hit because of this. Grants virulence when you poison an enemy. Virulence, it grants more damage with poison. Maximum of 40 virulence. Agony Crawler has 2% increased attack speed per virulence. I'm probably mispronouncing that. 6% increased physical damage, and 4 to 8 physical damage per stack. So, say it has one attack to begin with, right? Like, 1-to-1. As you go through, you're gonna, like, if you had a maximum of 40 virulence, that is 40, 80, 160 to 320 damage, right? Plus, $240% increased physical damage. Mind you, we don't ever get to 40 permanent virulence because, like, 25 is, like, where we kind of sit at. For the most part. Right? But if you do happen to get a full stack of virulence, it's insane. The amount of damage and attack speed and stuff you have. Because, like it said, for each virulence we have, it's going up by a ridiculous amount. So this is actually a lot more damaging than I originally anticipated. Right? When I first was using it yesterday, I was like, it'll be a nice little buff, right? Like, it might not be that obvious how good it will be, but it'll be decent enough. It's actually kind of insane. Especially when you have a lot of enemies in front of you. Like, see how it's sitting? It was sitting at around 20-25 there. That's like the strongest we'll be able to get this, I think, unless we have some kind of passive that. Actually, speaking of passive, hold on. It doesn't look like there's anything associated with virulence, unless I'm misspelling. VIRU. No, it looks like we have no passives for that. Okay, so now this is actually kind of dangerous right now. This enemy is actually doing a significant amount of damage when it hits us. Then again, we're healing right out of it. Bombardier, every time Bombardier procs, it hits hard. Necromancer. Okay, Jeweler's Orb, nice. Superior summon skeletons. Cool. Oh, it's not linked, so it's not really that useful for us. Alright, now we can head back to, level 2. We'll find a way into the mountains, and then we'll, basically, the next time we hit a waypoint, we're gonna back up, and then we're gonna mess around with, some other stuff, I believe. I.e., there's a couple of, like... I don't know what you would classify them as. Would you classify them as minigames? I don't know. I think we need to start heading to our hideout a little bit more often. And teleporting from our hideout. Because I'm pretty sure that when we have NPCs in the hideout, it'll allow us to, like, possibly proc some of those missions a little bit more frequently. Again, I haven't done any research regarding that in particular, but I'll have to at some point. I won't have to, but I want to. I want to research stuff. This is how you can tell I enjoy this game as much as I do. There are parts that are like, oh shit, Hammerstorm, he is fucking us up. Anyways, there are parts of this game that make me go, man, I want to research this, I want to research that. Alright. Oh shit. This is an enemy that could freeze us. We need to figure out an anti-freeze. Because that is what is causing us the most heartache right now, right? So okay. That's actually something we can reasonably get to. Okay, right there. Six. Cannot be maimed, hindered, impaled. Curse Mastery. Ash, Frost, and Storm. Elemental damage. Damn. There's a lot more elemental stuff than I anticipated there would be. Well, then again, I look at it and it's not actually that high. Another one for Chilled and Freeze Resist. More elemental resistance, I suppose, would help. But, I think we'll focus on getting these naturally instead of making our way towards them. Because I want to try and make sure our character's as strong as possible before, like, really buckling down. Then again, I don't know how many perk points we have limitation-wise, so... The only upside is the fact that, because we have a minion now, if we get frozen, we're still going to be doing damage. So it's not that bad. It sucks, being frozen, but it's not that bad. Again, worst case scenario, we can just find a place or a way to grind out Orbs of Regret, and then use said Orbs of Regret to use said Orbs of Regret to replenish our perk points, and then really change where we were taking it. Oh, another one. Okay, good. I did pick up that other essence. I was worried that I had not picked up the essence. But we're good. The one good thing about this is the fact, even though they have electrical resistance, they don't have electrical immunity. If it was immunity, that would make me a little bit less likely to just mindlessly put some of those tokens into the slots. But as it is, I'm more than okay with mindlessly doing that, at least right now with the build that we have and the location that we're in. I was debating on which one I wanted to use. Sentinel is dangerous for us because of the resistance to physical damage. And it is kind of fucking us up a little bit. But we should be able to get this without too much of a hassle. We died. We killed him, though! Haha! We may have died, but we still won in the end. Oh, that's annoying. We only got a checkpoint at level 1. Okay, so things start to get a little bit more difficult death-wise when, well, when we die. Unless I misread that. I think I misread that. Ignore me. Yeah, I misread that. I'm not going to pick up a superior item unless it's like 10%. Because in order to get an armor shard or whatever it's called, we need a 40% quality for the items. We're starting to get into the items that are really, really appealing to me. Six sockets, that's what... It's gonna be hard to get, like, the perfect socket setup. But because of how games like this are, inevitably, with enough grinding, enough RNG, we will get the exact setup that we want / need. What that setup exactly is, I do not know right yet. We'll know it when we see it, though, for sure. We need at least 1 grain, for sure. Because Cyclone. Couple of reds, maybe a couple of blues. We'll have to do a socket setup, socket routing later down the line. We died, so we lost our active passive, I guess you could say. Our herald abilities. And the main reason I know that now is because whenever we attack, we should always have that pop up. That is what the goal is, Yuri. Death, doom, and destruction upon all the forces that oppose me and mine. See how many enemies we just obliterated? These guys are a little bit dangerous for us because of how heavy they can hit. If they do hit us. But yeah, one of the biggest ways I know that my Herald isn't active is because this guy doesn't show up my Scorpion, bro. It's definitely better to just go through a level, obliterate everybody, then go through it again if I want to get the loot, or if I, like, pay attention to what drops and be like, okay, we need to make sure we come back to get that piece of loot, or we need to make sure we come back and get that piece of loot. Uh-oh. Power might go out. Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does... its power's probably gonna go out here. Hopefully we're all good. But that was almost death. We got frozen immediately or turned into stone or something. That was a good one. That was a really good get right there. Oh, there we go. That was a good sneeze. Well, we should be good, but if abruptly the stream dies or stream ends, it's because power went out. I like fighting these Archnemesis bosses because while it is build your own boss, it's also like the amount of loot you get is phenomenal. Trying to get rid of the lower level items. The next boss we create, we're actually going to have to pay really close attention to things because that one was actually difficult. Like, it was doing a lot of damage to us. Not really difficult, but holy shit. Okay, note to self, you see something glowing like that, run away. That was crazy. No, I refuse that one. I'm gonna give you your stuff back because it would be 5 minutes of me just not standing here or me dying. That one I'll have to refund. No armor, no. Son of a bitch. The whole thing is like, I'll take the armor off. I'll meet you halfway. But the spin is part of the damn build. Well, technically, shit. Why do you gotta be like this? How the fuck am I gonna even do this shit? Damn you. Let me get the setup going. I really don't want to do this for 5 minutes, but I'm going to. Gonna lose a ridiculous amount of experience. Damn it. Yeah, greetings and a good day, Logical Beast. How are you today? I was at first like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then I was like, fuck, I have to. I can't help myself, but I have to do it. I don't want to. This is like the least, like, this is the thing that I want to do least, right? My whole build is reliant on Cyclone. Now, we're going to spend the next 5 minutes dying. So, hope you're happy, Yuri. Damn it. Ugh, this is what we have. This is what we have to work with right here. This. I'm not spinning, but I have weapons that spin. Cyclone. No more Cyclone. Now we have Blade Vortex. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, what have you done to me? What have you done to me? Blade Vortex is actually kind of useless right now for me. No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Got bows. Bows, swords, axes, maces, staves, wands, daggers, claws. Oh, you can do some crazy stuff with bows. Maybe we'll show off some of the bows things. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Don't know how we didn't die there. But yeah, there's some crazy stuff you can probably do with bows as well. Because like I said, this game is based entirely on the concept of, like, you put passives around a skill that you find, and you get these skills through these gems, right? I still got 4 minutes of this crap. Nice. This is gonna be the longest 5 minutes ever. Damn it, Yuri. Damn it, Yuri. We lose experience every time we die. Luckily, we can't go down a level. Two and a half minutes left. Curse you. Yeah, without our armor and our build, we are very squishy, very weak. I got hit twice by an attack that normally didn't give me any damage. Awesome. Told you, damn it. I told you this is what was gonna happen. Taking my armor away wasn't nearly as bad as taking my skill away. That's the detrimental part. I mean, how these abilities work? What the hell? Oh, this is cosmetics. K for cosmetics. Okay. We'll deal with that later. I'll show you, like, something with the skill gems in a minute. Logical. Let me just not take up any more of this minute and a half left of this fucking ban. Ugh. Oh, that's why. It's a boss we summoned. But yeah, the ability in question is actually Cyclone, right? It's my favorite ability so far because it allows you... Basically, I could literally just play the game with one hand because I have the skill set up to my left click. No, I have it set up to my right click. Not in this build. I don't need it in this build normally if I have my armor and my skill on, Yuri. Yeah, normally I'm just A-okay. The way this build works is the more damage I do, the more health I get back from an enemy. And a couple of other things too that I can't quite show you yet because I don't have my fucking armor on. Not until I die one more time. Alright, now I get to show off this build. Need to put my boots on so it increases my... I need to put my boots on so my intelligence goes up by +5. Now I can wear everything else. Rain of Arrows. Yeah, right here. Rain of Arrows is a skill that I haven't used yet. The VA, like, if you look in the upper portion of the top here, the Vol is it's a special type of gem. You can get those if you go into like these corrupted red portals, and you can get corrupted gems. Corrupted gems actually have basically two skills in one. Rain of Arrows basic, you can pretty much only utilize it on bows. It's an AoE projectile. Fires multiple arrows into the air to land in sequence after a delay, starting at the targeted location and spreading outward in all directions. Each arrow deals damage in an area around it. Half of the arrows will land directly on targets if there are targets in their range. This fires 18 additional arrows. Now, the corrupted version, you need to use souls. You gain souls by going through an area and just killing enemies. 20 souls per use. It can store 40 souls. Fires multiple arrows into the air, yada yada yada. Fires 29 arrows. 4 additional sequences of arrows. Can't be evaded. Maim on hit, and 150% chance of increased effect of maim. Or 100% increase of thing. Oh yeah, no, there's evasion. Oh, there's an evasion stat in this. Hold on, let me show you. So say you like bows and you want to do a bow build. You would go to the skill tree. You'd probably pick a different type of. You'd probably pick the ranger, which I think is over here. No, that's somebody different. Where's ranger? That's mage. Yeah, this is ranger, I assume. So like, accuracy and projectile damage, right? This is like how you would start with it. Because each one of these builds, like this guy, I should probably be focusing on like maces, axes, or swords. But I'm kind of like branching off into like the leech effect because I really like leech effect. So, leech effect. 3% increased attack speed, 0.4% of physical attack damage leached as life, right? 40% increased total recovery per second from life leech, so on and so forth. Heck, I like life leech so much, I'm tempted to get Val Pact, which is total recovery per second from life leech is doubled. Maximum total life recovery per second from leech is doubled, but our life regeneration has no effect, right? But before we get that, I'm going to focus on getting these skills. So 0.8% of attack damage leech as life, 15% increased maximum total life recovery per second from leech, and 60% increased total recovery per second from life leech. So that's pretty awesome. And now you press C, right? You press C to look at your character. And then we have offensive stuff. Damage per second, which is kind of a lie, 547. But on our spin to win cyclone, 1,329.3 damage per second. Main hand chance to hit, 91%. Main hand chance to hit evasive monsters, 81%. Offhand to hit, 91, 81. Attacks per second, 2.4. This is without using the cyclone ability. Combined damage, main hand, total, like so on and so forth, right? And then you have like the elemental effects, the accuracy, the just all this stuff, right? Bleeding damage per second from main hand, offhand, chance to poison, poison damage, defensive stuff. We have almost 500 armor. Physical damage reduction is 40%. Evasion rating, which doesn't mean anything to us, is 133. Evasion is basically like your passive dodge in this game. Energy shield 49. Life regeneration per second is almost 50. Mana regeneration is 22. We cannot be stunned. That's important. That's very important. Fire resistance 65, cold 53, lightning 53, chaos is 0, chance to block attack damage 18%, stun recovery modifier 17, movement speed modifier 15%. Miscellaneous is kind of where it becomes important, right? So, flask charges, main hand life leech from physical attacks, 1.6%, offhand, 1.6%, life leech from any attack damage, 1.6%, Total recovery per second modifier 200%. Maximum total life recovery per second from leech 159.62. So every second we could potentially be getting 159 health back. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't think it has a practice range. Pretty much your practice range is like a map you go to. Because I might be in Act 4 right now. I'm still in early game, however, right? Like, we don't hit late game until like way later. This is a very lengthy game, I suppose you can say. Like right now, I'm still early game, and I'm level 50 or level 43. My apologies. I'm level 43, and I'm still like early. Max level is 100, by the way. Now compare it to how we were doing. Ready? Oh shit. I'm not using all my abilities properly. If this fucker will stop moving around like that. So the reason this enemy is like this is because he's part of this new set. This new set is called the Archnemesis set, which basically has a mechanic that's build your own boss. And we built a boss that was pretty strong. But this is how our build normally works. This. Oh yes, enemies do have resistances. It depends on what the enemy is, if it's a boss or not, and if you've built your own boss. Then again, as you can see, the resistances don't necessarily matter too much, because these are, I call these passive actives. Herald of Agony, that summons our little scorpion bro. This is for poison-based stuff, and Herald of Thunder is for electrical-based stuff, right? You see how our mana looks like this? Our mana looks like this because these abilities use reserved mana, right? So that's why I call them passive actives. Also, this right here, Vol Blade Vortex, this is because I have the Blade Vortex activated on one of these. I don't know where it is. Right here. And apparently, and this is support. Oh yeah, if you look at a skill, or a support gem, it will tell you what it supports. So, supported skills deal 15% more fire damage. Supported skills have a 25% to ignite, and enemies ignited by support skills have a 10% chance, or a minus 10% to fire resistance. So technically, if this works properly, Herald of Agony and Blade Vortex also do combustion. This is a boss right here. Enemies are slowed, extra cold damage, and extra damage. So that probably has like some type of resistance. Not sure what it would be though. Probably a cold resistance. Thank you. I like to pride myself on... I may not be able to say the correct words. Like, I may not have a vast vocabulary, but I think I can explain things in a way that almost anybody could understand. But yeah, like some of these enemies, they have a name, like that one had Sentinel in the name. Because it had Sentinel in the name, I'm assuming that it had a little bit of physical resistance, like physical damage resistance. Also, because this is the Archnemesis League, they're called leagues. Every 3 months or so, a new league comes out. This league added this, right? This is build your own boss stuff. Flame Strider. And if you see that little, like, 3x with the sword and the axe, that means it's going to drop 3 weapons, right? That are item level 32. This will drop a accessory and a piece of armor at item level 29. So on and so forth. That will drop a currency item at level 36. Like, something that's associated with level 36 for a currency item. So on and so forth. And if you see used in 3 undiscovered recipes, this game has recipes, but you can't do recipes in the traditional sense. Like, if I want to upgrade my flasks, I need to take 3 flasks of the same type. Like, I need to take 3 hollowed life flasks, go to a vendor, sell them to the vendor, and then it will give me the upgraded version of a hollowed life flask. And there are a bunch of different recipes that are like that. Oh!
This seems like a good area to build a hideout, but it's journey well.
Cool. So, this is hideouts, right? There'll be several different areas that will allow you to clear out the area of enemies, and then you could turn that into a hideout. Hideouts, basically your home, right?
Curious. With the death of the last monster here, the very air itself feels different. I wouldn't use the word purified, but you've definitely negated the pile over this place. I'll stay here for now and make sure nothing dangerous re-emerges.
So, up to, what is it, level 2? We have, this is our current hideout, right? In the sewers. Act 7, we're not there. Act 6, not there. Act 9, not there. 5, 10, 8. Ah, right here. This is where we're at right now, right? 7, 6. There's one for 5, right? Yeah, right here. So we can find this one next. We swap to this hideout. It loads in this place as the hideout, right? And now we can craft some stuff here. So, like, recently we've been going through and getting these crafting recipes. Over here, these are currency items. This is how much it will cost to get the level 24 variation of this or whatever. And these are to give items like, oh, 50 to 75 armor. Well, let's do that, right? So we could do that for 4 transmutation things, and this will increase the armor plus 50 to 75, right? For example. What can we do with the swords? Or not our swords, our claws, they're called. Cold resistance, lightning resistance, strength. All attributes. Increased attack speed, cast speed, fire damage, lightning damage. Oh, that's kind of crazy. If you had 100 of these currency items, which those are relatively difficult to come across unless they drop from an enemy, you can pick what sockets are slacked into there. Oh god. 1 second on that one. I don't know how well it would turn out because of the lighting I have. I'm gonna have to look up different lighting and stuff like that, but any specific color you desire? Do you want glitter or no glitter? Pink doesn't really show up that well on the webcam. But we've got greens, we've got silvers, we've got blues with glitter, we've got purples, we've got oranges. Some of these might be a little dried out blue. We have a couple of different blues. We've got this blue, we've got that's kind of blue. That's kind of blue. We got a blue with a glitter. Alright. With glitter. Alright. Got it. Hold on, so I can see it too. Actually, that's... Hold on. Better yet, hold on. That's a cover. That's a coating. We paint it blue, then we put that over top of it. Then again, this kind of has a glitter to it too. So, since I'm doing this, I might as well say there are a couple of stipulations on this, right? Some of the stipulations are 2 redemptions per person, 10 for the stream, unless you want to add more to it, or you want me to take off a paint, then you have to drop 100 bits in the chat, right? So, like, if you want to do a third nail, 100 bits. If you want to replace a nail, if it ever gets to 10, 100 bits. So, now the question is, how does it look? You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it. See, that's the problem with this light right here. It's... If I turn it off... Yeah, that's not gonna work. I need to get a different type of cover for that light or something like that. Then again, hold on. That's better. Yeah. I mean, I've painted my nails before. Like... Oh, that sucks. This is all you missed. I don't know how well it turns out because of that lighting. I'm gonna have to figure something out to make it a little bit less in your face. I don't know. I'll look into it. This one. Look at this. Adds 2 to 5 to 46 to 64 lightning damage. So there is an aspect of RNG, like a huge aspect of RNG. Also right here. Accuracy rank 1, the reliquary, the deserted chambers. You can find out where you can find these recipes, right? And there's a lot of undiscovered recipes, right? All those are undiscovered. By comparison, we have only discovered about 10%, 15% of the recipes that can be discovered. Also, our stash, of course, we can put things here, take things out. We have a Colossal Life Flask, so let's put that there for the time being. Another Grand Mana, so let's put that with the Grand Mana Flasks. Gotcha. I understand that completely. And more than okay with it. And these are currency items. Currency items, as I probably said before, are things that you could use to either buy an item from a shop or improve an item. appreciate that.
Greetings, survivor. Oh, Nico. I love Nico. Aina digs around in the bellies of beasts for signs from the first ones, and Nico digs around in the ground with a big metal spike. And he talks to the first ones just like I do. Or I think he does. He talks to someone, and what a voice! He is very skinny, though. I'm not sure he will be a survivor.
Hello. He's well-intentioned. That's the foremost thing I can say about him. I've never seen any trace of hostility in his actions, but his words sometimes stray from the path he set for them. And his laughter can be a little too gleeful. I fear that voltaxic sulfite exposure is poisoning his mind. But despite that, he may be the most qualified person on Rayclast when it comes to the mysteries under the Earth. And under the Earth is exactly where thousands of years of history have sunk over time.
Shit. Should have waited a little bit longer there. Also, being a klutz. Me being a klutz. Should put my gloves on first. Anyways, we're good. So, we can sell items to you. We can't buy anything from you yet.
Go with
courage. Visit the Mangery really fast because there's a lot of side shit in this game. Like stuff that you don't have to focus on at all, but if you do like mess with it, it can be pretty useful. Yeah. All right. So now that we've gone there, I'm pretty sure this doesn't matter. Like going here. Want to continue messing around in our hideout really fast. Actually. Do I have anything? Yeah, and you can like customize shit and place like other stuff down if you want to. Pretty sure a lot of these are just cosmetic. Maybe. Okay, that's cool. So if you click here, that will show you the rotation of the item. Cool. Yeah, those are just cosmetic things. Oh no. Damn it. Red notice. I've heard about it. I'll have to add it to the list. Shoot.
Deshret has ascended and returned, as we all must, to the dust of Vastiri. The Red Sikema's dishonor has passed, and for that, outsider, I will always be grateful. Yet honor lies not in whether an act is committed. Honor lies in how an act is committed. What does it say of the Maraketh when we are forbidden to attend to our own? What does it say of Oyan and her belief in her own blood, our own honor?
Do you have anything good for sale? Probably not, honestly. Tempting to buy these just to sell them. Now that might seem a little... Wait. Mesh boots. These are still better because they're unique. Unless I upgrade them to something different. But yeah, it might seem a little weird to buy items and then immediately sell them. But it's a good way to get the currency items that you really like. Or really want. And it's not hard to get orbs of transmutation, in all honesty. So now we get 3 chromatic orbs.
Go where you are needed.
We have 12 to stay with. We have 20 augmentation orbs and 39 orbs of transmutation just there. We also have 20 orbs of alteration there, 15 there. I'm gonna eventually have to buy some more stash tabs because I'm not gonna have enough. I just know I'm not.
I felt it, saw it. The storm of her release. Our red Sakema is free to mingle once more with the red earth of our birthplace. Deshret was the howling wind, the lash and bite of the driving dust. Our wild Visteria is weakened by her absence no longer. You've done yourself proud to the exile.
I just noticed the logic, the dot logic, made like a link.
And of course, as promised, you shall be rewarded.
Hey, hell yeah.
I felt it, saw it. Life will go on.
Now we do have 2 refund points. Is there anything we want to use them on? Honestly, no. Not yet, at least. Alright, so we're gonna kind of rush through pretty fast. For the mines, at least. Hold on, let me talk to Nico really fast now that I'm thinking about it.
Welcome, Exile. This'll do nicely, Exile.
I want to check something really fast.
Hello. Welcome, hot little pair of sticks you got. Mind you, don't get them mixed up. Don't want to have to mop you up. Though I suppose blowing yourself to bits is better than getting lost in the dark down there. I suggest you bring a few sticks of dynamite and a few...
We heard that already.
Stay in the light.
Gotta get more sulfite. Something I'll have to probably do later. Yeah, we need to get more sulfite to get more azurite so we can get more TNT because I accidentally messed up and blew it up when I didn't mean to. Alright. kind of gonna just rush to where I need to go to. I say rush with quotation marks a little bit, actually. We're gonna end up killing everything we come across. Oh, shit. We will run out of mana if we keep doing that without hitting anything. Lots of interesting shit here. Toxic rain arrows. I like the gold amulet. He generates life. I like that a little bit better because it has a couple more effects. The physical damage, the fire damage, the attributes plus 10. I like that. I love how quickly we went from almost dead to having all of our health back. Great. Absolutely great. Absolutely do love how quickly we just obliterate all the enemies we come across with this build so far. The Herald of Lightning is a nice addition, and the Herald of Agony is another great addition. Bombardier overcharged. The best part about it is being able to move while we do this, because who needs evasion when you yourself can just avoid the attacks manually? Not that effective, but it's good enough, you know? I'd rather lose out on evasion and be forced to take damage or manually avoid stuff instead of get stunned. Had to use our flasks on that one. He stunned. Ooh, an iron mask, a unique iron mask. That we might have to try and figure out how to utilize that to replace this. 5713. Blood magic? I don't know. Fight, fight, fight. Yep. We don't use totems. We don't use traps. some of these gems are like, they seem really good, but they're just not perfect for us. Not yet, anyways. We will use them as soon as we get a gem socket, but I just cannot wait to come across the perfect gem for us. I don't know if I defeated all of the Nemesis. So we're going to make sure we do that before we move on, because I don't want to miss out on any of that loot. And then we'll probably focus on other stuff. Yeah, we did. We did. We're gonna have to do some organization of that in a little bit here. We have a lot of these tokens. I need to figure out if you can sell these or not. Probably not. At least not at this location, we can't. We made it to the crystal veins through the mines, and then we messed up and died. Or not died, but we found a hideout and didn't switch hideout. Or we did switch hideout, and that makes it to where we fucked up, basically. I don't know how else to word it. Oh, there we go. There's the beasts I was looking for.
Best friends, beast. Until we slaughter you, we will be best friends, beast. Until we slaughter you.
It's been a while since we've done this. Nice. All right. Having this NPC will help out a little bit. Basically, ooh, got a couple of things there. Basically, this individual, Einar, he captures beasts for us that are unique to a map. It's a % chance that a random, like, one of those beasts will show up on a map. If you look at the upper right-hand corner, you'll see, like, the little skull. That's a beast that can be captured by Ironheart. We just have to take its health down to 0. His name is Einhar. He shows up on maps that have beasts that can be captured. He's ranged. He uses bows with blood arrows. He leaves as soon as you capture all the beasts on the map, though. So, like, as soon as we get to this beast over here, we'll have one more to capture after this. And then he'll be leaving. Also, I'm pretty sure he's a little bit glitched out and not moving when he should be following us. He should be teleporting to us. There, no, that was our guy. Our guy might actually be glitching him out a little bit to where he cannot teleport towards us, but he's still capturing the beast. I'm actually kind of okay with him not teleporting with us. I might have just made a really bad boss for us to defeat. Yeah. Alright, hopefully that fixed him. But that boss is gonna... The bosses that we built are gonna be, very dangerous towards us. Unfortunately. It's fine, though. We should have a little bit of an easier time with, Einhar assisting us. Hello there. That'll give us a chromatic orb. We want to sell that immediately. We got frozen or was turned into stone or something. Kind of just gonna let Einhar do his thing really fast. Oh boy. So this is gonna be rough. Should not have put on the ability that I put on them. They have a lot of elemental effect. That's why build your own boss is so dangerous. Holy shit. We need to be very careful when we do that next time. Turn us into a block of ice, and every time he does that, it just keeps stacking so we can't move. Basically letting Einhar take care of this one. All right. Good thing this was a map where Einhar could spawn. Could not imagine trying to do that without our buddy. Captured enemies get sent to the menagerie, basically the zoo. So they get sent to the zoo, and then you could like sacrifice those enemies that get captured for different pieces of equipment or currency items or something like that. Are you losing health? Or you just... Okay. Yeah, I knew that was a mistake, but I wanted to get the full set of bonuses to, like, from the tokens we placed in there, so... Well, yeah, that is a mistake. We can just let Einhar kill him. We'll have to make sure in the future we don't make the mistake we made here, which... This is the toughest build your own boss section that I've ever done, because I accidentally placed in the one that does all elemental effects and resistances. So we've not only strengthened that enemy to a level that I've not experienced yet, we also made ourselves extremely weak versus that enemy. That. If that hits us, whatever it is, it fucking freezes us immediately. And it's got a hell of a range. These. That's what I wanted to get, those. All the currency items and stuff like that. Because those currency items can be really useful, right? Then again, if worst case scenario, we could probably sell them and get something really good from them as well, but that's later down the line. Also, let's finish capturing these beasts now. Oh, excuse me. Are we in the crystal caves? No, in the mine's level 2 right now. Where's the final beast? I would like to capture it. Nice. Got a chromatic orb in the bag. There it is. It is a tough one. It has regeneration? It has life regeneration that we're barely able to outdo. It's like us. We're basically fighting a version of us right now. Look at how much health we lose and how quickly we gain it back. Lower left-hand corner of the screen. Below my face cam.
Beasts nearby, so Einar will go feed the ones we caught.
All right. We'll go to the zoo and show off what you can do with beasts. I need to find the waypoint in here first before I can leave. But yeah, it's kind of like a percent chance for stuff to pop up like that. Like this, voltaic sulfite vein. Certain percent chance for these to randomly pop up in this area, in the mines. There's 3 in here, so that's awesome. Useful. So we made this enemy extremely large. It's hitting us hard. Oh. I'm not doing nearly as much damage as I could have been doing there. That was a mistake. Every time we die, I need to make sure we activate our Herald abilities. Because we're actually really neutering ourselves when we do that. Or when we don't use those abilities, that is. Large, necromantic. I kind of like the necromancer because it gives us more ways to heal instead of just one enemy. So that actually helps us more than it hurts us, hilariously enough. Orb of Regret. Nice. I don't want to do hasted. Flame Strider's a little bit of a risky attack thing to do. Holy shit, look at how much damage it's doing, but look at how much we're regenerating. This is why I love this build. As long as we attack, ain't nothing can defeat us. Elemental Trinity? I wonder what that exactly does.
Yes?
Okay. So if I do that, identify it. Yeah, we make sure we sell the identified items. We get more out of it. Oh, shit. Okay. So we can trade these currency items for better variations of them. What if we... Okay, so it's not worthwhile to do it like that. That's good to know, though. That is good to know.
Go where you are needed.
All right. Yeah, like that fine Voltic Sulfite for Nico. That was a random % chance to occur on here. Probably higher than the beasts, but every time you go to a map, that's how that works out. At least that's what my assumption is for the time being. The final one. What's the final one gonna be? Fuck. Alright. Mistakes made. Let's rectify that. Anytime we get frozen, that's like... I'm gonna have to definitely focus on getting a prevention for freeze. I appreciate the lurk. Till next time, take care, and have a good one, Yuri. I need more health overall. Okay. A Vol Orb corrupts an item. That's pretty awesome. Missed out on a bunch of damage during that whole thing. The one good thing about the Herald stuff is the fact that we can do it at any time while we're doing our spin to win ability. So in the future, if I think about it during an attack, I don't have to stop, activate it, and attack again. Over here, there's some fall fight, so we're going to make sure we get that before we depart, or head forward, or whatever. We also need to make sure we find, that's right, the waypoint. Funny because the sulfite is actually good for a another type of mini game, I guess I could say. It's not even a mini game, it's basically just the same game, but there's an additional mechanic, right? So like each one of these things, the beast thing, that's part of an additional mechanic. This is part of a different mechanic. Kind of phenomenal how many different mechanics there are in this game, and there's a lot more NPCs we could mess with. So the fact that there's more NPCs means there's probably more additional mechanics. Again, I brought this up before, but I can't help but bring it up again. The fact that each general area has enemies that are different pleases me so much. Like, ooh, we're not really gonna, there's a recipe up there. We're not gonna really come across shit. Hold on. That's why. Well, I know how I'll have to fix that because that got corrupted. That video did, anyways. Do I have all those uploaded? Son of a bitch. Hold on. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna have to work on editing more stuff. Son of a bitch. That's part of that. Well, I'll have to download the fucking... Basically, I'm gonna have to download this stream. And then do an edit. Then upload it to YouTube. Basically. That, or just upload the entirety of this, and I don't really feel like uploading the entirety of this.
We may just discover the truth of this world.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll upload the entirety of this because of the error that just occurred. Basically, what's happening is I have too many videos backlogged, and I don't have enough space.
The Rapture device has absorbed its fill of harvested life from fury and desire. It is ready. So am I. I know now that I was born to be the end and the beginning of the Empire. The beast has made this clear to me. As clear and undeniable as the sacrifice I must now make. My Lady Diala, my love, my life's greatest achievement. She must leave me now, for she cannot follow, and she will perish if she remains. And so I will ask of her more than she would ever give. I will betray her. I will break her heart, so that I do not break her soul.
Interesting. Holmes' dream. Doresso's dream.
You know, not a cockroach. Had I accepted my place, my rapturous role, the beast would be no more, no less, no anything at all. My selfishness tickled the beast's fancy and it laughed the world I knew away. Yet I have had much time to think on my lonesome, much time to wonder. Wonder if the Rapture really needs to eat a gemling queen. Maybe something else will get its catastrophic juices slavering. Something like eyeball soup, the eye of fury, the eye of desire. Pretty gems for our pretty designs. But where could they be? Don't fret now. I have my suspicions. Calm, the sovereign of slaughter. He remains and suffers his delusions right here in the halls of nightmare. Fury is all he knows, so fury Calm will have. Doresso, king of swords.
She's the beast.
By desire. Oh, aren't we all? He's down here too, and Desire's curse remains.
Yeah, okay. So...
Don't die, please.
She sounds like she cares. But I'm like 90% leaning towards her being the beast now.
I dreamed of my ancestors' halls. They were beautiful. I dreamed of the north, of an offering left by two. An offering that will save the Karui. I needed only to take. I gathered my finest 500. I brought them here. I claimed what true power promised.
Okay. Solo delve to depth 700? What the fuck? Oh, beasts. Okay. Didn't anticipate this. Don't see anything else really. Not none that screams to me anyway. I like how there is a little bit like the enemies that I see here. Oh, that's a mine. Okay. Do have a little bit of uniqueness to them. They're like not all the same duplicates, even though there was a couple of bears and stuff like that we saw. Like there's duplicates, obviously, like these stone golems and stuff like that. But it's not as bad as it could be. Like these guys are new. Whatever these are, those totems, they're totems. Those are new. Volcanic golem. We are weak against chaos damage, so we should be pretty careful. I have to step back and explore that other area because this looks like the progression path. Okay. I do like how, technically, they're not leveled up yet. Einar is not leveled up because I don't think we've captured enough quantities of beasts in order for them to level up.
This one is captured. Einar will take it.
Projective link, whatever that does for us. The bronze boots I kind of want because they're a 4 token. Or a 4 gem slot, I should say. Really need to check to see if this stuff is sellable. Oh shit. Should have been paying more attention to that. Might have to fuck around and find out with that one. The claw's doing more life gain on hit, though. Mind you, I also have to keep in mind we're technically getting like 40 extra life gain per hit in addition to our life leech. So we're a little bit skewed. Like our results are a little bit skewed into what exactly we're doing life leech wise. But for the time being, I think I'm okay with that. We'll get upgrades in the future. If not, we'll make decisions that'll make it where we don't really need to be that worried about it. I need to focus on getting more health, I think. More life. Was that 3 links like I looked like? It was. Awesome. That's chromatic orb in the bag. This time let's kill all these, yeah? Caustic arrow. All right. Fuck me, I guess. Holy shit. I didn't anticipate it being that bad. So I guess we're just gonna have to, have to just chill for a minute. Ball summon skeletons. I don't summon skeletons regularly, so we might as well just do that. Builder build might be fun. I'm kind of doing like a jack of all trades type thing with a focus on what I'm doing right now. Not jack of all trades. What's the word I'm looking for? A dabbler. Let's call it that. I'm a dabbler of everything. But I'm a focus on this. Assassin's Mark. Oh, that doesn't help us at all. Evasion rating doesn't really help us. us a green or a blue. Give us a blue. Corrupts an item. Not yet, anyways. We'll get there eventually. Oh, wrong way. For a minute, I was like, yeah, we're going the wrong way. Not doing anything about it, just continue to go the wrong way, right? That's a new enemy. Not exactly what I anticipated at all. Like, it didn't feel worthwhile, that is. We'll check the south path first, I guess. And a lot of currency items from this map. There's the beast we need to capture. Ooh, nice.
That was a hunt you will not soon forget. You're welcome. Goodbye.
Alright, that's a dead end, unfortunately, but we're good to go. Go the opposite way, that is. And gem sockets are fun to, like, figure out and go, okay, if we do it this way, we can set this weapon up this way, or this set of armor up this way. Exciting. Of course I want to go up there and read that little lore book.
We crushed the servants of Kitava beneath our heels as we marched across the land. I allowed not one of my 500 to fall. The blood of the ancestors surged in our veins, and each and every one of my warriors earned Tukohama's mark upon their skin. We descended into the heart of Rayclast, and there he came to me, to Kohama. He asked
Oh,
of me a
shit.
sacrifice. I gave it willingly. My ex fell 500 times, the jade drinking its fill of Karui blood. Tukohama was pleased.
That's fucked up, man. Holy shit, you brought your warriors, fought alongside them, and then you sacrificed them with your jade axe. That's, like I said, fucked up. Golden mask. Hold on, I gotta see something about the golden mask. Oh, it's just evasion rating. Nah, I was like, is it associated with like the golden necklace? Golden amulet, not necklace. Golden amulet and the golden ring? Or no? It's just a piece of armor. You could probably do some fancy stuff. Like, I wish they would have a set like that, like a rarity set. That'd be funny. So from the dream to the stronghold, apparently we can come here. Oh, we can come here multiple times. That's something we're possibly going to do in the future. I gotta, since we just got the waypoint here, we might as well use that to our advantage. We're gonna head back to our hideout.
Hello? Einar? Bloody Einar won't leave me alone. We are best friends, yes? We will survive the bloody first ones, yes? No. Einar, none of that is true. And you're bloody crazy. And wash yourself once in a bloody while, will you?
I love hearing their opinions about this stuff. He's probably a loner.
She's smart enough to know that the blackguards are bad news. Though she did join them in the first place. Well, we've all made bad decisions, eh? Couldn't have been easy deciding to leave them, neither. They're not exactly the most forgiving lot.
You speak from experience. Okay, 18% increased physical damage, fire damage and cold damage to attack as well as lightning damage, all elemental resistances, elemental damage with attack skills during any flask effect, elemental damage with attack skills. Is that... Why can't I wear it? Oh, because I'm selling shit. Duh. I got so excited I forgot I was selling shit. Again, we're selling shit, dumbass.
Goodbye.
Global damage 38. You lose 20% physical damage. And we lose 25% of our elemental resistance. Increased damage? Consecrated Geround on use. Evasion doesn't matter. The 19% recovery is kind of awesome, though. If I use those, I wonder if I can mix them all together. Yeah, whatever. We'll look up that stuff later. Increased quantity of items found. Screw it. All right.
Greetings. Aye.
Nope, 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 nope. Made a mistake. Made a mistake. There we go. At least finish this up and then we'll move on from there. Probably be able to finish up this main quest, or the most part of this main quest, if you will.
The Eternals open the gate and invite Kitava.
I'm gonna have to re-listen to this one.
The Karui paid the price. The Eternals opened the gate and invited Kitava into this land. The Karui paid the price. Kitava cut us off from the ancestors, raised the remembered as his children, tortured our dreams. Kitava murdered the Karui way. I will found a new way, for I have been chosen. I gather my forces so that I might wage war on Kitava. I am the son of Tukohama, and I will lead the Karui back to glory.
Okay. Interesting. So these are all like corrupted variations of Combs' warriors? That's how it seems anyways. Did I just read this?
The Eternals open.
Yeah. I still haven't checked that out like I said I would. Oh, dagger axe. I was like, what? Not what I thought it was. Almost died a couple of times there. Was close. Again, the deaths don't really matter. They do take away some of our experience, but they don't take away a level, so we could die as many times as we want as long as we get a level. You know what I mean? Can I do some weird shit? I could possibly do some weird shit. So it's good to know that we could summon multiple bosses at the same time. I almost want to increase movement speed. Close. Absolutely close. Those totems are fucking us up. More damage will give us more heals. And more mana regeneration. I'm thinking about perk points. That's out loud. That's what I'm doing. We've made it to level 45. 2 perk points we could utilize. Could use Vol Blade Vortex. Those are item level 39. We're a little bit low leveled then. Well, technically no, we're just around the right level, I think. I'm like trying not to put in the build your own boss stuff because the build your own boss stuff is a little bit unique in quotation marks when it comes to levels. You can make a low level enemy that has one-shots you, basically. Doing good. I know we can increase our movement speed with ascendancy points. I'm just not exactly sure how to get those ascendancy points. We'll figure it out as we go along. Berserker will probably get us killed. I absolutely love how we are having more trouble with the totems than everything else so far. Gotta be... Well, it doesn't have to be the right path, but I feel that it's the right path. We gotta get that Farsighted Blade or whatever it is. I wonder if the daggers would give us a better, like, critical... We do a crit build with this? Much as I would like to do a crit build, I don't know. Accuracy, the maces for the stun. Swords for the accuracy, maces for the stun. Daggers for the critical chance, claws for the health. Trying to think of other axes for nothing. Could do foils or rapiers or whatever they're called for accuracy rating, I believe, because they're classified as swords. Where the hell is this? I guess it would have to be over here then. They literally have nowhere else to go. Everywhere else is pretty much blocked off, yeah? Comb's probably going to be a fun fight. These fights are probably going to be fun fights. Not just Comb. Let's get rid of this stuff first before we actually fight everything. It's the freezing damage, man. That's aggravating. Have to travel all the way back over there. Thought so. Blood cannot be inflicted on you. Maimed, hindered, impaled. Curses, resistance, chaos resistance. All elemental +5. I mean, more damage leaches his life. Fuck it, we'll do that. Cannot be chilled. Oh, charge. Hold on. Hold on. What are you? Could do some bleeding stuff, so it kind of makes us a vampire. This. Okay. We need to go south. Charge. We're gonna start going down this path here. Strength, armor, and evasion. No, where is it? Down here. Because maximum life, maximum life. Strength. Iron reflexes. Converts all evasion to armor. Dexterity provides no bonus to evasion rating. That's fine. Why should I dodge blows that I do not fear? Yep, that's what we wanted. That I saw that a while back and I couldn't find it again, so I'm glad to have found it. Sorry about the lack of communication there. I was just my brain. Whenever there's so much to look at, I need to like really rapidly go through and be like, all right, if we're gonna do a build, like what helps our build the most? Strength. And maybe some armor, but strength and things that increase the amount of damage we do while we'll just things that increase the amount of damage we do. Bleeding might help as well, because bleeding affects like the world cyclone vampire. That's what it would feel like, because we're leeching life and causing bleeding. This enemy's gonna be a pain in the ass. That might actually be a lot more useful than I was giving it credit for. We don't regenerate health anymore, though. That's something to keep in mind. We are no longer regenerating health. Life leech, man. All the way. That's why if we get frozen, though, it absolutely demolishes us. That is what we are the weakest against right now. Something that stops our movement. Frost slows us down. Frozen stops us dead. Both metaphorically and literally. I might. Gonna take a minute. Been a while since I've seen one of those bots. Shit. This is gonna be a little rough, that's okay, I don't mind. We'll kill him eventually. The frozen effect, that's really fucking me. That's like the only effect that could really do me in right now. Problem is, we're not doing any damage whatsoever to him right now. The best I think I can do is just hit him a little bit. We're dead. This is quickly becoming annoying. We can't fight this guy right now. So that was a waste of gems, basically. Whatever. We have so many gems and we'll get so many more in the future, it doesn't really matter. We need to make sure we avoid that fight, though, because we just can't get past his shield, and because we can't get past his shield, we can't kill him. So that sucks. This is the first one. Well, it's not the first one we're unable to kill. It's actually the third one we're unable to kill on our own. Shit. Anyways, yeah, it's not the first one we're unable to kill, but it's the first one that we're unable to get killed on one of these maps, unfortunately. Not that big of a deal, though. Sucks not having that one on the list. You know what I mean? But, like I said, not that big of a deal.
The Black Spirit walks amongst us.
Nice. You literally just teleport out of here. Honestly. Gonna have to. I didn't read that, or listen to that at the very least.
The moment your skin touched the corrupted soil of Rayclast, you were infected. Kitava has soaked this land in his filth. I will crush the corruption from your bones. Drain your black blood upon this sacred ground. Brothers and sisters, I honor you with a warrior's death. Your spirits will fight by my side when we march against Kitava. You will be given in service to Tukohama. You will be remembered with glory.
Okay. The big ass gem. Because we're here right now, before we do the waypoint, I want to check something.
What is it, Exile?
Nope.
Yes.
Can apply an additional curse.
May fear guide you.
Can turn muttering into weeping, and weeping can do a normal to rare with a guaranteed property. More physical damage. Reflects physical damage. Other jewelry adds physical damage. I'm starting to understand now. So, like, this is the weeping essence. This is a muttering essence of greed. Okay, and this is just a basic essence of whispering. Okay. So we could take the greed essence. Transform that bad boy a little bit.
What do you want?
Wait.
Go where you are needed.
There we go. All right. Lovely.
What do you want?
Level 54 Sanctified Mana Flask. We are 5 levels away from that, so it'll be a while before we can upgrade our health thing for that. I will say having ourselves another Hallowed Life Flask means we could probably
I'm watching you.
mess around with that one a little bit. Come on. Sure. I would like at least one blue, please. At least one blue, please. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Herald of Agony. Not using Steel Skin. We are using Herald of Thunder. Not using Spectral Helix. Not using Molten Strike. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out what Herald and Agony and Herald of Thunder can be supported with, right? So, Unbound Ailments support. Ailments are increased by duration. The effect, non-damaging ailment, is increased. And the supported skills deal more damage. I mean, if we could turn... Herald of Agony supports life gain on hit. 2 blues, 1 green, 1 red. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that. Oh, it doesn't support minions. So... this is a weird one. Oh, but okay. Okay. 98 armor, 94 evasion rating. Support skills is really what we want to focus on now. I'm gonna have to sell a lot of this shit. Another Herald of Thunder. Okay. I think we're good.
Yes?
Yes.
Berserk. Okay. We don't have that yet, but we will get it eventually. Endurance charges. It's a guard skill. Endurance charges. There's nothing here for endurance, is there? When you are hit. Blitz charges are different from endurance charges. A bleeding mastery we could go to. Charge duration. No. Endurance. No, that works. We need to get down here to get the iron reflexes anyways. We'll do that eventually. We'll get down to that point eventually. Okay, that works. Not exactly what I wanted, but sure. What was my W for this? Blade Vortex. Whatever. We don't really use those skills as often as we possibly could be, but that doesn't really matter.
Pried the fury from Calm's dead hand, did you? Or is it dead again hand? Or re-dead hand? Or is undeath really just death with benefits? In which case, you didn't kill Calm because he was already dead. It's all a bit of a grey area, really. And completely beside the point.
Really enjoy that.
Yet we're still one gem short. Go, not a cockroach, and relieve Dureso of his desire.
I think we'll get the gem and then we'll wrap up with that.
The Sword King. Before my time. Beyond my time.
Wrap up with this game, that is.
Where is time anyway when you need it? Never stand still. That's the problem. Except if you are Dureso. Petrified with love he is. A love he doesn't realize is long, long, long gone. Don't die, please.
We'll try and do a little bit of a rush. I'm hearing whispers. I don't care about us, just wants us to fight. These are some pretty unique enemies. I'm gonna have to organize gems and stuff like that at some point in the future. Probably not tomorrow, because I'm gonna be editing stuff tomorrow. We're not gonna revive anybody, I don't think, or do any of the build your own boss stuff. The least we can do is get to the waypoint, you know? We'll get to the waypoint, and then we'll go from there. Using that Blood Rage, actually really enjoying that skill, because it's increasing a lot of stuff. Those are charges, right? So if we do it right, we won't, like if we increase our charge length, that'll remain twice as long. I'll have to grind out areas in the future to get all the cards. One out of 7. Make sure we keep all of our buffs. Need more health. Need a lot more health. I want a lot more health. Oh, we're getting frenzy charges somehow. I'm assuming because of the Blood Rage? What the hell are we trying to get to? Double Claw. Might fuck around and find out with that. Okay, so it's not this way. I thought that was linked to green, it's not. Can't go south. Or to the right, I should say. We gotta keep going forward. Maybe to our left? Having no regeneration on our thing feels weird. But it's, oh, there we go. But it's something we'll get used to. It's also probably a good thing that we came back this way to get the Jeweler's Orb and all that. Use those Jeweler Orbs to improve some of these things. The Heralds, I kind of want to improve. There's charges and then there's a timer. So that's something that I didn't quite realize. I thought the charges was a timer type thing, but no. Oh, you have Cyclone as well, buddy. My Cyclone's better than yours. Waypoint, nice.
Welcome to the Grand Arena of Theopolis. It is here that I first laid eyes upon my true purpose. My lady. It is our inspiration that defines us. What do you fight for, gladiator? Hundreds of
We fought these before with the Trials of Ascension. We are absolutely shredding everything that we come across. I'll have this target on the back of these creatures. We lost our rage. These are good for loot. Nah. Longer passageways than I thought there would be.
At age 13, carving knife in hand, I killed beasts for the amusement of the filthy. At 15, I felt worthy to fight a fellow man. A butcher he was, twice as big and twice as stupid as I. I butchered the butcher, and many like him, earned my way, kill by kill, out of the awful pit and into the Grand Arena. I
Gonna have to get water.
I would find wealth and glory
and
in
tea.
the arena. I was wrong.
When we switch games.
I found something far more precious. My Lady Merveille.
Okay, cool. Wow, we almost died a couple times there. Holy shit. And we are just shredding them all. Holy shit. Almost full up. Ooh, a mall with 5. Uh-oh. I'd have to fuck around and find out with that bad boy. I'm ignited. I'm not bothered by that. We killed ourselves. I think I pressed R. And we kill ourselves. Actually, no. The bleeding effect. Okay, bleeding's actually dangerous for us because we don't regenerate.
I knelt in the sand of the Grand Arena, awaiting the killing blow. I raised my eyes to look upon my death.
Her endurance charge.
Instead, I saw her. Merveille. Her beautiful eyes met mine, and I knew she saw me too. I turned my opponent's strike and killed the man with his own dagger. Fighting had always been about survival, a primal instinct to kill or be killed. Now, the fight became about something else. Love.
Some of these are like abilities that I don't have any obvious pull with or something like that, you know what I mean? Don't like that. Endurance charge. Nope, we're dual wield. We could one-handed it. Funny, we got Master of the Arena. Hold on a minute. I think we stick to dual wield. Also, this story so far has been pretty interesting. We gotta be very careful when we Blood Rage. Because I Blood Raged there and I got obliterated. We have a fourth. Channeling side. Hold on. Hold on. Why is that? We need to figure that out like immediately. Is it because we increased the quality of it? Oh shit.
The previous King of Swords was a giant of a man, both faster and stronger than I. Yet I needed only look up at my Lady Merveil to know that I had no choice. I could not die this day. I made him shiver under every parry, striking with all of my might so that my arms felt they might snap with every impact. All the while, I studied his face, watching for that moment when he began to doubt. It took an hour, but finally it was there. Burning with pain, empty with exhaustion, I stepped inside his faltering swing and I slit the giant's throat. I did not take my victory. I knelt in the sand, looked to Merveil, and cried out for my lady's hand in marriage. From that day forth, I wore the crown of swords upon my head and the ring of eternal love upon my finger.
There's a couple of charge mastery things. So I might go for sword mastery. I really might go for sword mastery. Because it would take us a while to get up here. There's a basic jewel socket we can get easily enough. Right? Rage, maximum rage, attack mastery. Woohoo! Yeah, attack mastery. There's a couple attack mastery. I think we try and get these attack masters. Goliath. Stun and block. Yeah, we're gonna try and focus on this line a little bit for attack mastery. +3 to melee strike range. Hits at close range. 1% increased attack damage per 16th strength, because we're going to focus on strength, too. That's, like, some of the stuff we might be able to mess with. Also, some of this sounds very romantic, but it doesn't sound like it's going to end well, because of what the bill has said about the love was lost a long time ago.
A king of swords is nothing if he cannot defend his crown.
All right. This is what we're weak against right here. Solo enemies, and I think he has a frost-based ability. All right. Might be fun to mess around with that. Attack speed, global accuracy rating, increased light radius. We'll have to see. Well, I will say, I was planning on wrapping up here, but we might as well just finish this, take out the boss, go from there. Do a couple of things first before so. What are we at right now with the, where is it? This bad boy? 36, level 36. Oh, never mind, it is already rare. We want that. It's level. It's level based. It has to be. Hold on, I need to... Okay, so Harold... Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it.
You will be remembered.
Oh boy. Holy flame. Holy flame. Body swap. Body swap. Indian damage support. Herald of Agony is supported. Pinpoint support? Nothing. Alright, nothing that really screams to me there so far. Might have to sell some of those gems. Okay. Let's finish this off by potentially fighting this boss.
Fury and desire together again. Lovely and lovely. Facets so shiny, replete with the vim of murdered souls. My Malachi did the crafting. Beautiful work. General Adis did the murdering. Equally beautiful. Num-Num's time, my little rapture. Have you ever been to the end of the world before, my king? Asked the blackest monkey. No, I have not, realized the Monkey King. There is my reason to go where you go, be where you be, my king, concluded the blackest monkey in a voice as warm and welcoming as death. Do you know who wrote that? Not a cockroach? Victario Navalius, the people's poet of Sarn. He was my friend, and I betrayed him. Took his love
Crazy.
and burned it before his eyes. Now I am betrayed. My heart burned black by the one man I loved. Malachi. He's found a new heart, you see. A beast's heart to cuddle up to keep him warm and safe at the end of the world. Today.
We'll talk to Delilah.
Malachi's
Dala.
devices,
Delia. Whatever.
his creations. He loved them all. Not me. He betrayed me then. Said he loved me. Then said he wanted me to die.
Oh shit.
He betrays me now. Let me suffer. Let me wither. Am I the one and only mistake that you ever made, Malachi? Yes, that's me. Diala the Gemling Queen. Malachi's misdemeanor. Make him...
That is shitty. You got ripped apart by that beam. Make the assumption that Delilah.
What is that in your eyes? Take this.
Oh shit.
I've given everything
I didn't mean to do that.
to him. My youth and beauty. My body and mind. My heart. And at last, the only thing he ever gave to me in return. My gemling power. This is all I have left. I entrust it to you.
Cyclone. No. No. Physical damage? No chaos damage. Ugh. Increased area of effect, though. $33% of an increase, or no elemental damage.
I am a cockroach. Still I live.
That's sad.
The gate is open, and the darkness calls. Good hunting, Cursebreaker.
Of course you would offer me all these.
Act with care.
Damn. Alright, since it's a level 1 thing, I thought it would just be a fight. We're We'll do that tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, actually, because we're editing videos. We'll do that probably Monday, now that I'm thinking about it. Man. We'll level it up. Wait. Might as well do it that way. We're not really using Molten Strike, but we could still gain use out of it.
Anything you need, just ask.
Cast on melee kill support. Spell damage. Supported spell. Cast on kill, cast on crit strike. A spell cannot support totems, traps, mines. Ball skills, channeling skills, and skills with a reservation cannot be triggered. Holy shit. Damage taken. Oh, that one's a lot more. Stunned. Hex touch. Death. Cast while channeling. That's really useful with Cyclone. A channeling skill and a non-channeling spell. Holy shit. I'm thinking about it, and there's like, I have a couple of spells. Hold on. We want, hold on. Damage taken, crit, death, no, no, no. Either crit or kill. Melee attack, a spell skill. I'm gonna buy a couple of these, I think. Ooh, costs Orbs of Alchemy. Keep that in mind. Cast while channeling. And I want one for green as well, just in case. %less damage. More spell damage. Less damage. 0.44 seconds while channeling supported skills. We've got all three of these. I wanna see if I can make a gem out of those.
See ya.
I'm all excited.
Yes?
Nope.
Be careful.
Wait. We have to test this shit out. Alright, so. It's a trigger attack. Come on, give me a couple... Sure. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. A rare with new? I don't think we want to do that. Nah, I don't want to do that either. Might have been a mistake to do this. Come on. Damn it. I want to upgrade all these. Oh shit. We'll have to play with that later. Okay, dokie. Let's go to our hideout, and that's where we'll close off for the evening, and then we'll switch over to Let It Die. Shit, I just realized something. I am gonna have to download this video just because I'm gonna have to cut up this part, because otherwise it's gonna be an 8-hour like upload, and I'm not doing that. I'll have to make some adjustments later down the line, make some room on this damn PC. Anyways, I've had a blast and a half so far, and I look forward to continuing this in the future. Tomorrow and Sunday we're going to be editing Neo, and we'll go from there. But that's then. For the time being, though, that is going to be it from me. So for those of you that are new to the kingdom, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to this channel, as well as my main channel. Uploads to said channel will be a little bit sporadic because, like I said, I have to edit the videos, make sure they're all good, then upload them. If you want to catch me when I go live, there will be a link down in the description below through all my links and streamer links, alongside links to the community Discord, my Twitter, and everything else I'm associated with. Again, streamer links and all my links. Use either or, it doesn't really matter. If you do want to catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST, EDT every single day for the year of 2022. Or at least I try to. Regardless, that is going to be it for me for the time being. So, until next time, YouTube, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.